Hello and welcome to Monday Mindfulness. Today, I have just landed in Italy in the last few days and I'm still kind of settling in. I've had an amazing experience in the UK and just it's been a massive, amazing journey through the whole of Europe, and I'm really honored to be here, landed in Italy, sharing. I had a great conversation with Abby from the Green Fox. If you just Facebook search the Green Fox, and you'll see an icon with crossed over a spoon and a leaf. And she's inspired this week's meditation because we were talking about mindful eating and mindful awareness of what our body's asking for when we're going to choose what we're going to eat. And obviously it's a balance when we're choosing our diet. Sometimes we're in habit patterns that really cloud our perception, and sometimes we just need to make choices that are really rational and wise for our health as well. But combining that with some real mindful awareness of what our body is asking for is a really powerful tool. So it's a again, with everything we're sharing here, it's a balanced approach. So it's just really being open-minded and using all of the tools that we have available to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a very brief meditation where we're going to tune in and get a feel for what our body's asking for, if it's asking for anything in particular. So we're going to give you an overview of what particular things you can look for, what you can cycle through, and what you can open to when you're doing this. And the seated practice is one thing to tune in and ask your body what it wants to eat or what it wants even for exercise and things like that. You can use this in any aspect of your life. You can also use it to tune in a bit on what you feel genuinely are your priorities, just giving yourself enough time to just sit in silence and be heard and really tune into what your body's saying to you. So this is an aspect of mindfulness that's really practical. And as we do the seated practice, like we're going to do today, it builds the habit of being able to take it naturally into our day-to-day life. So as we do this more and more and become comfortable sitting, then it's an instant thing. Like when I walk into the kitchen to cook, I'm already starting to practice this and feel what my body is saying to me as far as what it wants to eat. And then as I start to look around the kitchen and see what's available, then it becomes this dancing practice that's specific to what's actually available in the kitchen. So I can tune in and say, okay, we've got zucchini there. My body's not really seeing zucchini right now. We've got, pumpkin. Oh yeah, I can already feel the saliva going. So yeah, you can just use that to get an idea of what the body's in for, because it's far better to eat in a balanced way, because overeating isn't going to help our digestion. It's not going to help our gut health. It's not going to help our overall health. Undereating, of course, isn't going to help our health either. So really having a responsible balance, and our body is very wise in that if we can start to let it settle and be listened to. Because as I said before, we can often get into habits, we can get into really loud situations with our body speak where we're kind of working off even addictions that are clouding our actual body's needs for nutrition. So that said, we're going to just tune into our body and notice if it's saying that we need anything in particular. So just closing your eyes down. Really relaxing your body. Opening your awareness up to all parts of the body. If any part of the body speaks to you through this practice, just softly listen. We're respecting all areas of the body that are speaking to us today, and we're opening to them. So just notice what it's like to be living in this body, in this moment. Notice if your body has any posture needs, and adjust your posture as the body is indicating. And just narrow your awareness gently down to the stomach, all the way up the digestive system, through the throat and mouth, up to the top of the sinuses. Just hold that awareness on that whole area, the stomach, right up through to the nose. Notice if it has anything to say to you. Does your digestive system feel moist or dry? Does it need some more water? In this case, that's what's jumping out at me. I don't so much need to eat right now, but I need to hydrate a bit better. But you may have a subtlety there. Your body might actually be asking for some moist food. Is it asking for something that's fruity and sweet? Is it asking for something that's savory? Is it asking for particular types of sweet or savory? Is it asking for particular types of moist food or drier food? There's an area just above my solar plexus that feels like it's asking for cornbread. So just notice if anything stands out. And you can just slowly scan from the bottom of the stomach all the way up to the top of the sinuses, to the nose. Or you can just stay open and notice what happens in the whole experience. Just notice if your body is showing you any needs, anything that it would like. Does it want something that'll give you energy? Does it want something that's just a bit of a filler? Does it want something light, like a light salad? Or does it want something heavy, something stodgy? Does it want something that's specifically salty or has a specific flavor? Is there any type of food, any type of smell, any type of flavor that your body's asking for? Is there any type of texture of food that your body's asking for? And as these things come up, just be mindful, and if you're not sure, just ask yourself, is this a genuine nutritional need? Is this a genuine emotional need that would be fulfilled by these foods? Is it trying to substitute for something else that we're wanting in our life? Just being really honest and open. None of it's good or bad. It's just an experience. It's the way that our body's communicating in this moment. Just take a few seconds to notice if anything else arrives in your experience. If the body's asking for anything else. I'm feeling like a scent of like a really rosy, flowery flavor. I feel like I'm going to have a few grapes with my water. It just feels like it needs that. Stay open and notice if your body's telling you anything else. And now we're going to slowly come back to the room, opening up your eyes. And before you bolt to the kitchen, uh, I'm just going to encourage you to, man, use this to tune in to the foods that are calling you. But also this leads you into mindful eating. So all of this sensitivity that we build as we're tuning in to what our body's needs are food wise, we can actually carry through into the eating process and get a lot more nutritional value out of eating just by doing it with awareness and with that same silent, allowing observation that we use to actually tune into what our body's needs are in the first place. So enjoy practicing that process. Thank you very much to Abby from the Green Fox, and have a fantastic week. Thank you for joining us on Monday Mindfulness. Leave your feedback on the comments or check out 13weekstoawakening.com. Thank you very much. See ya.